Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. Today we are going to have the Hindu newspaper analysis dated 23rd of March 2024. In today's newspaper analysis, we are going to look into those articles that are important for the UPSC Prelims and Mains exam. So since elections are going on, so only few articles are coming nowadays from the UPSC perspective. So we are going to selectively cover those articles. And before that, let's say we have included this thing in the thumbnail, and it is high mobility artillery rocket systems. In short, it is known as HIMARS, HIMARS. So what is this all about? So this is a missile defense system, and this high mobility artillery rocket systems has been developed by the United States of America. USA has developed this particular system, and this is a very much mobile system. Mobile in the sense it can be carried through aircrafts, it can be carried let's say through these trucks, and at the same time these can be carried through ships also. So it is highly mobile, and this particular artillery system can launch multiple missiles at the same time. It can launch multiple missiles at the same time from the same location, right? That has different ranges and different targets. And this is highly mobile, and it is artillery, artillery launch system. From here they can launch huge number of missiles, right? So the launch speed is also very high, capability is also very high. United States of America uses it for itself, and also it sells it to other countries, right, with which it has defense ties, okay? So with this, now let us understand about a program that Lukmaan IAS has launched, and this program is known as marathon classes. So Lukmaan IAS is soon going to start the marathon classes for the UPSC Prelims 2024. So those students who feel that their preparation has not been yet solid for the prelims exam, so what they can do is they can attend these marathon classes, which is going to start from 1st of April. And so these classes will continue till 10th of April. Every day one subject will be completely covered by the respective subject matter expert, by the respective faculty of that subject. So this marathon classes are going to start from 1st of April with polity. The polity section will be taken by S. Ansari sir, and geography by Lakshmikant Jaibhai sir, history and art and culture by R.S. Chauhan sir, and environment and ecology by Lakshmikant Jaibhai sir. Economy Kumar Shivang, science and technology, and current affairs, some portion will be taken by me. So with this, let us now see the list of articles that we are going to cover today. So we are going to cover these articles, and as part of these articles we are also going to cover a map based topic, which is Durand Line. So Durand Line has been mentioned in today's newspaper. We will see where is it located and what is the significance of this line, and why we cover, let's say, places in news topics, because in UPSC Prelims exam, when it comes to geography section, so from geography they do ask questions from those topics that are in news, okay? So places in news becomes very, very important. So now with this, let us now take the first topic, which is a map based topic, and this topic is Durand Line. We are going to discuss about this line, okay? So Durand Line. So where is this line located? To understand this, let us see this particular map, okay? So to the right side of my screen over here, we can see a map. So to the, let's say, eastern side of this map, or let's say southeastern side of this map, we have a country which is Pakistan. To the western part of this line, okay, to the western part of this Durand Line, we have Afghanistan. So effectively, Durand Line is the border between Pakistan and Afghanistan, okay? Durand Line, this is the red colored line that we see here in the screen. This particular line is the border line between Pakistan and Afghanistan. Pakistan is located to the east, Afghanistan is located to the west. And some important cities of Pakistan like Quetta, Lahore, Islamabad are located here. When we talk about Afghanistan, Herat, Kabul, Kandahar, and Mazar-e-Sharif, these are located to the west. These are let's say places in Afghanistan. So if we see the map which is there in the right side of the screen, in this map also the same Durand Line has been showcased. But this particular Durand Line that we see, like this is an enlarged map, okay? So this map gives us a detailed perspective, okay? So here actually when we talk about this particular line, here like some portion of India, right, some portion of India which is, let's say, these portions actually belong to India. But the thing is, like, they have been claimed, or they have been, let's say, captured by Pakistan. And when we talk about between India and Pakistan at this point of time, the line, the border line, that is known as line of control. So this is the line of control, LAC, between India and Pakistan. Okay, so Pakistan is located to the west of India, and Afghanistan is located still west to Pakistan. Okay, so this line that divides the, let's say, borders between Pakistan and Afghanistan is known as Durand Line. Okay, and why we are talking about this line? Because today there was an article in the editorial section of the newspaper that talked about Durand Line, that talked about the issues that are happening in Pakistan and Afghanistan. Okay, we will discuss that topic in detail in today's newspaper analysis itself. But before that, let us quickly move to this article. So this article is an important article. This article talks about two wars, the consequences for America's standing. So here we are going to discuss about two important wars. Okay, what are the wars? So to understand this, one of the war that we are going to discuss is Russia-Ukraine war. And the second war that we are going to discuss is Israel-Hamas war, or Israel-Palestinian war. And here the central idea of this article is that they are taking up the standpoint of America. I mean, like, how America is navigating through these wars. I mean, like, one war where Russia, Ukraine is involved, other war where Israel and Palestinians are involved. So to understand this, let me quickly take you through a screen over here. So we are going to discuss about this particular article. This is going to be topic number 1 for us, right? So this is two wars. The consequences for America's standing. Right. So let us now understand about the first war that we are talking about. It is Russia-Ukraine war. Okay, Russia-Ukraine war. So when we talk about the Russia-Ukraine war, it has been more than 2 years that this war has started. And this war has started with aggression from Russian side. So Russians are aggressing towards Ukraine, and they want to somehow topple the government in Ukraine, right? And Ukrainians are defending themselves. And soon after the war has started, Ukrainians have, let's say, like, started reaching out to different countries in the world. They have reached out to the United States of America, European Union, and many other countries in the world for support and for, let's say, military assistance. And not only this, Ukraine also wants to become a member of North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO. Okay. As we all know that North Atlantic Treaty Organization is a organization that is made for collective security. Okay, so collective security is an important part of this particular organization. When we talk about the founding document of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, so this organization has been established under a treaty, and this treaty is known as Washington Agreement. Okay, it is known as Washington Agreement or Washington Treaty. Okay, we can call it Washington Agreement or Washington Treaty. So this is the, let's say, establishing document of North Atlantic Treaty Organization. North Atlantic Treaty Organization has an important article. I mean, like, this Washington Agreement has an important article that is known as Article 5. Article 5 talks about collective security. Collective security means that all the existing members of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization are one. It means if any country threatens or attacks any one member country of North Atlantic Treaty Organization, it will be considered to be a threat or an attack against all the members of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. And they will together take collective measures. They are going to, let's say, retaliate against the common adversary collectively. Okay, this is the significance of North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization was established for the, let's say, like, it was established soon after the Washington Treaty was signed. Okay, but it, like, the collective security doctrine was for the first time used after the 2001 attack on World Trade Tower. Okay, so there was an attack on World Trade Tower. So after then they have invoked this treaty and they have, let's say, like, waged war against Afghanistan. We're going to discuss about Afghanistan also in another article, right? So, like, that has led to killing of Osama bin Laden. But today's issue is entirely different. What is that issue? Is that, like, Ukrainians are seeking membership of North Atlantic Treaty Organization. They have a, let's say, tendency to lean towards the Western countries, European countries. And this is not liked by Russia. Okay, this is not liked by Russia. And Russia, I mean, like, Russia has been being offensive for a long period of time. It's been 2 years. And Ukraine has been, let's say, defending itself by taking support, help from any country that is possible. And in this case, what has happened, like, many European countries, including the European Union itself, they have, let's say, like, given huge amount of support. Billions of dollars of support has been extended by European Union. Okay, so European Union has extended billions of dollars of support to Ukraine. Not only this, Ukraine is supported by the United States of America. USA has been supporting Ukraine in many, let's say, measures. They were providing weapons, artilleries, and not only this, they were also providing, let's say, other kind of financial support, right? So USA, United States of America, European Union, and individual member countries of the European Union, they were supporting it. But here in this article, the authors discuss about, let's say, what is the standpoint of the former president of America, Mr. Donald Trump. So when we talk about Donald Trump, so what is his standpoint? Donald Trump, during his election campaign, so he is again contesting for, let's say, presidential election in United States of America. So in his election campaign, he has said that the moment he is going to come to power, he is going to end this particular war that is happening between Russia and Ukraine within days, within 24 hours. He has said this. But what steps he is going to take, it is not known to people. And at the same time, what is the standpoint of the, let's say, like, the former president of America, Donald Trump? He says that, like, he wants the casualty, he wants the, let's say, like, killing of lives to stop. I mean, like, huge number of people are being killed on both sides, on the side of Ukraine, also on the side of Russia. And what he wants that, like, no further people must be killed in the war. So he is going to negotiate the terms so that, like, these two countries are going to go for a ceasefire so that further the war is not prolonged. This is one issue, right, that we are discussing. Apart from this, when we talk about the second war that the author has mentioned in this article, author has mentioned another war. And this war that we are going to discuss, it is, let's say, Israel-Palestine war. Okay, Israel-Palestine war. So when we talk about Israel-Palestine war, we know the background of it. So recently in 2023, I think 7th of October 2023, like, from the Gaza Strip, okay, from the Gaza Strip, what has happened? Hamas has attacked on Israel, okay, Hamas has attacked on Israel. And that has led to killing of around 1,200, 1,300 Israeli citizens. And after then, what Israel is doing, Israel has waged war against Palestinians in Gaza Strip. And after then, they have killed, let's say, thousands of people, more than 26,000 civilians have been killed. And majority of the killed people are children and women. So this is being seen as a kind of humanitarian crisis in Israel, in Palestine. So it is seen as a humanitarian crisis, it is seen as a crisis, let's say, of the Palestinian people over there. And not only this, Israel has also virtually, let's say, locked this country from all sides except the sea region. So the thing is, any kind of assistance that's going to reach to the Palestinians is going to reach, let's say, like, you know, through the intervention of Israel. And it is being seen that Israel is trying to starve these Palestinian peoples, and these Palestinian peoples are dying because of starvation, because of, let's say, lack of available material for them. So this is the thing that is happening right at this point of time. And there was a, let's say, senator, a person who is in the United States of America, a senator. So he himself is a Jewish person. He earlier supported the Prime Minister of Israel, like Benjamin Netanyahu. But now he has started, let's say, raising questions about the policies that are being, let's say, followed by the Prime Minister of Israel. What Prime Minister of Israel is doing, he is actually letting huge number of people to get killed in Palestine. Okay. So here in this article, they have mentioned a keyword. It is, in this keyword, they have mentioned that Benjamin Netanyahu is too willing to tolerate the civilian toll. He is too willing to tolerate the, let's say, killing of huge number of civilians. So over here, what is the role of the United States of America? In this article, we are discussing about the roles that United States of America is playing in both these wars. So over here, the United States of America is supporting, USA is supporting Israel. And USA is the only major country that is supporting Israel, let's say, like, you know, through financial aid, through diplomatic support, in any manner, by vetoing the resolutions that are being moved in the United Nations Security Council, United Nations General Assembly. I mean, like, you know, they are blocking those kind of, let's say, like, resolutions that are being moved in the United Nations system. So United States of America is the only major country that's supporting Israel. And other countries, initially they have supported, but later on, after seeing the kind of brutality, the kind of killing that Israel is involved in, so many countries have, let's say, like, you know, pulled back their hands. Now they are no further supporting. In fact, they are condemning the, let's say, like, policies that are being followed by Israel. And it is now being seen that, like, you know, the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, the only agenda that he has in mind is, let's say, like, you know, staying in power, means, like, you know, prolonging his like, career as a, let's say, powerful person in Israel. This is the only way it is being seen. Okay. So in these two wars that we see, the United States of America is playing a key role, because United States of America alone is providing financial support which is way higher than the support which is being provided by the European Union put together. Okay. In European Union, remember, there are 28 member countries. So whatever support they are providing, more than that, United States of America is supporting it. Okay. But once President, let's say, Donald Trump comes into power, maybe this stand may change. And over here also this may change. Okay. So in this article, finally, what the author says, that it says that to what extent the Ukraine and Gaza wars will be driven by US election year politics or their own future course is unclear. So at this point of time, it is not clear, means, like, how long United States of America is going to support these two wars. In one case, it is supporting Israel, on the other case, it is supporting Ukraine. Okay. So this is a, let's say, election year. So one person is already in power, and after election, maybe there may be a power change. But what's going to happen after the elections, it's not known. And in United States of America, the elections are going to be conducted within 8 months from now. Okay. So with this, now let us move to another article. And in this article, we are going to discuss about the Citizenship Amendment Act. Okay. Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. And it says Muslim exclusion and the lens of the right. So when we talk about Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019, there are many issues in this particular act, and those issues are highlighted by multiple people in the past also. And today we are going to discuss about the issues that are highlighted by people in the past and in this article. We are going to discuss about those issues in detail today. We will understand what are the provisions of the Citizenship Amendment Act, and we are going to discuss about the issue of Muslims in this article. So here it says the CAA, Citizenship Amendment Act, Muslim exclusion and the lens of the right. Muslim exclusion and the lens of the right. Now let us understand about the Citizenship Amendment Act. So when we talk about the Citizenship Amendment Act, CAA 2019, what this act is all about. To understand this act, we need to understand that India shares its borders with, let's say, many countries, right, in South Asia. And out of those countries, few countries are important. So Citizenship Amendment Act, let's say, covers 3 countries. How many countries does it cover? It covers 3 countries. So what are those countries? I'm going to write down the name of those countries. Number 1, it covers Pakistan. Number 2, it covers Afghanistan. And number 3, it covers Bangladesh. It covers these 3 countries. And when we talk about minorities, in this article they cover minorities of these 3 countries. Okay, from these 3 countries, the minorities that are covered, they are Hindu, they are Buddhists, they are, let's say, Sikhs, they are Parsis, and like Hindu, Buddhist, Sikhs, Parsis, and let's say Jains, etc. So these are the religious minority communities, religious minority groups in these 3 countries. When we talk about the Citizenship Amendment Act, right, when we talk about Citizenship Amendment Act, so what Citizenship Amendment Act does? Citizenship Amendment Act says that those people who have come to India, right, who have already come to India before a particular date, I think 31st December 2014, before a particular date, I mean, like, you know, in December or in 2014, those people who came before this particular cutoff date to India, if they want to apply for citizenship in India, means like they might have entered into India illegally, they might have entered into India without proper visa, without proper documents, right? If they want to apply for citizenship in India, they have to wait only for 5 years, okay? And for other people who have come to India, let's say legally, so they may have to wait for 10 years, means like this thing actually relaxes the norms for applying for citizenship. And the government of India, on a case-to-case basis, they are going to provide citizenship to these minority people from these 3 countries, which includes Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh. When we talk about Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh, they are considered to be theocratic countries. Theocratic countries means those countries where the state itself has defined religion.